Okay, so in this video I'm building a Stormspeeder. It's a screamer of Tzeentch chariot turned into a weapons platform. I use a lot of this Rumford aluminum-free baking powder, this red can. I've tried other ones and some work and some don't. I'm not sure what it is that makes them not work. It's also a little alarming that baking powder can come with an aluminum-free label, but if this company sees this, if Rumford sees this, you can totally sponsor me. If I got to get a face tat or something, I'm in. So a lot of this build is, well, most of this build is the damned infantry and heavy weapons teams. Those models are awesome. If you can get them, get them. I don't know if War Games Atlantic released them officially yet. I backed the Kickstarter, I don't know, 200 years ago. Just got it recently. They're awesome. This is what we've got so far. Really, all I feel like we need to do at this point is add some little wires. You're about to watch me briefly try to use a plastic model kit wire. It's some kind of hose or something from one of these heavy weapons kits and try to bend it. I've seen dudes do amazing work with this, where they'll just tiny bits bend a piece of plastic to make it fit exactly, but I gave up almost instantly and we just went for copper, which was just kind of laying on the desk I was using. And later on you're going to see me incorporate a bread tie that was within arm's reach. All right, so I put this monitor just kind of on the inside of the chariot. When I first started building this thing, the guy operating the weapon at the front of the chariot was the most unconvincing thing I'd ever seen. So I don't know, maybe if I tried to hide him, it would be better. I think it turned out okay. The guy on the back kind of made it seem a little bit more fluid, but the dude just squatting down, raising his hand bothered me for probably an entire day. I'm sure right here you got excited thinking, oh, look, this is that bread tie he was talking about. No, it's still copper wire. The bread tie's coming in just a little bit. Hang tight. Don't get scared. It's coming. No time like right now to mention that I will be getting a better rig for my camera so you guys can look at something other than my fingernails in great detail. The quality will improve as this continues. I have no experience doing any of this, and we're going to get through this together. All right, just hold my hand. Hold my hand. All right, and then right about here is that bread tie that no one believed me about, but there it is, bread tie. All right, so this is really the end of the work we're doing on this thing. I got to clean up some mold lines and I don't know, maybe reinforce everything. But we're about to start the screamer part of this, and this is a rough start on this thing. It had a really strange, it had like a, I don't know, like a wasp head or something like that, and I really wasn't too into it, so I broke that off and then used more milliput than I've ever used in my life to kind of get a general shape. And this thing really does go a long way. In this video, I start adding all these chaos spawn heads and all that, really just for the horns. I really wasn't too fond of these teeth I just made out of sprue. Not great. But these things really help break it up. So as this thing starts to take shape, I decided to start adding little pieces of like sea life from this dollar store bag. Clip off some claws, some fins, and then we get into the green stuff. And the green stuff I have I've never had a problem with it going, like, getting old, but I've always heard of it. And then on this specifically, it was, that green stuff was tough as nails. So I fought with that for a little while. I didn't record a lot of that. So you can see me just attaching some fins here before we jump into green stuff. And I've never had problems with green stuff before. I've never really stored it any particular way, but this stuff was a lot harder to work with than I'm used to. But we got it done. And next video I'll be priming this, painting it, and I'll have that out for you soon. Thanks for watching.